Hello, my name is Bill Jarrett. We're doing packet tracer activity, d33522, which is configuring the VTP domain. It's pretty simple. Basically, we're going to configure a domain for our enterprise network. Very simply, all we have to do is just go in and configure our VTP server, and which is this guy right here. And the way we do that is we just click on him, and it opens this little tab up. And we come over to our command line interface, and we can start configuring them. So we have to initially start off by enabling the device. Now that it's enabled, we can go to global configuration mode. We type in conf, and of course T for terminal. Now we're in global configuration mode. Now that we're here, all we have to do is set up a couple quick deals. So we simply type in VTP domain main discovery. The second thing that we need to set up is we want to set the mode of VTP to be a server. That's probably going to, and it's going to tell us device mode is already a VTP server because basically switches are by default VTP servers. But and then the next thing we want to do is set the password for it. So we're going to say VTP password. I'm going to set it to be Cisco 123. Okay, and we set the password. Now we need to exit out. Back to privileged executive mode, which is where we're at now. We can do our copy run start. Of course, it asks us for file name. We don't care. Alright, looks like it's done. Okay. Now, next up, we're going to come over here to VTP1, the VTP1 client, and we're going to set a few things up for him. So we'll drag him over here. Boom. CLI. Open it up. Of course, enable. And the next thing, once we're enabled, is we need to go to global config mode. So conf or conf t, whichever way you like to do it. And now that we're in, we can start setting some things up. So again, we need to set this up as VTP domain, just like the last one, discovery. Then we need to set the VTP mode. Since the other one is the server, this one has to be the client. It has to be a client. And then, of course, we'll set our VTP password to be the same as the other one, which was Cisco 123. Okay, again, we can just exit. Oh, I did something. Oh, I left the space. Sorry. Try that again. VTP password is Cisco 123. A bad habit of mine. I put spaces and everything. Okay, now that we've set all three of those things, we can exit out. Back to privileged exec mode. And now that we're there, we can say our copy run start to save everything. And we are done. Okay. Now that we're done with this guy, we can move on to the VTP transparent switch, which is right down here. So, go ahead and click on him, bring that over, and again go to the CLI. Oh, excuse me. Of course, first thing we do is, like all the other ones, enable, and go into global configuration mode. And once they're in there, again, set the same features that we set in the other one, which is VTP, domain, discovery, just like the other ones. And then the mode, which will be transparent. Okay, save and divide. It confirms that it did it. And then, of course, we'll set the VTP password to be, of course, as you guessed, Cisco 123. Done. Ta-da! So it seems to like that one too. Now we can go ahead and exit out. XD. Alright. It says, looks like it's taking it. So we'll say copy, run, start. Come on, you. And we're good. Okay. Next, we're going to go back to our VTP server for a minute. This guy right here. We're going to reopen him back up. Here at the CLI tab. And we're already enabled and running right now. So what we want to do is go back into global configuration for just a second. Off. Terminal. Alright, good deal. And then we want to configure a new VLAN. So the easiest way to do that is just simply type in VLAN 10. Which will be the name of our VLAN. 10. Okay, and you can see that it's actually changed the mode here. It says config-VLAN, which means that we're configuring our VLAN. So we're gonna give it a name. We'll call this VLAN Research. Now we've done that, we can go ahead and exit out. And since we were in 2 layers, we have to exit out 1 more layer. Yep, XD, I keep doing that. Alright, now we can say copy, run, start. To save our running configuration. Alright, outstanding. Okay, next, since we're already here in the VTP server, what we can do now is confirm that everything is set up the way how we want it. So, we want to make sure that our VTP mode is server and that our domain is discovery. So the way how we can simply do that is, since we're in privileged exec mode already, we don't have to go anywhere from here, is we can say show VTP status. There we go. And we can see all the data and everything about this. But we can see right here that our VTP operating mode is server, and that our VTP domain name is discovery. So next, what I would like to see is the password. Make sure that the Cisco 123 took. So we're going to say show VTP password. And it shows Cisco 123, as you can see. So we know that that took alright. Then next, we want to make sure that that VLAN 10 was actually created. So again, it's as simple as saying show VLAN. And we can see, here it is right here, VLAN 10. It's called Research, and it's showing that it is active. So that is running the way it's supposed to run as well. So next, we want to go over to the VTP client 1 switch that we configured earlier and open it up. Alright, now we're here already inside the CLI, so we're good to go there. And what we want to do is verify the mode, the domain, the password, and the VLANs like we just did on the other one. So we start off again with our show VTP status. Since we're in privileged exec mode already. And we can see right here that we are in the client mode like we're supposed to be, and that the domain name is discovery, so that's good. Then next, we want to take a look at the password. Show VTP password. I don't know if I type that right. P-A-S-O, yeah. And it's showing Cisco 123, so that's correct. And then we want to see any VLANs that have been configured here. Show VLAN. Alright, as you can see, here's Research again. It's showing active on this guy. Okay. Oh, man. And then next we want to go over to client 2. Where's client 2? Here he is. We want to make sure that client 2 and 3 are also getting the same information out here. So we'll open him up, drag him over, CLI, do the same thing, we'll enable him first. Enable. And we're in privileged exec mode where we're supposed to be. So we want to again see our VTP status. Statsu, alright, status. And it's showing, oh, it's by default, it's a server, so this might be a problem. Ooh, because I have them enabled. So I forgot to set him up that way. I'm sorry, VTP client 2. I need to set him up to be a client, just like the other one. So we need to actually configure him. So configure T and then VTP. Can't believe I missed that. Discovery. VTP mode should be client. And the VTP password should be Cisco. Oops. 123. We go ahead and exit. Oops, I screwed up. Oh, it took it. Good. Alright, now we can do copy run start. B run start. Okay, that looks good. And we'll go back and try this again. Since we're back in privileged exec mode, we'll say show VTP status. And now it's showing it as a client in discovery mode, the way it's supposed to be good. And we want to see the password. Okay, password's correct. And then last but not least, we want to see the VLAN. Show VLAN. Should show, there it is, number 10, research, active. Good deal. Okay, so that's taken the way it's supposed to. Let's go over here to number 3 and configure him, because I forgot to do him as well. Alright, so we need to enable. Go into global configuration mode. Oh my goodness. Set the domain as discovery. Set the mode as client. Client. There we go. And set the password. Cisco 123. Oh, there they're putting spaces again. Alright. That looks good. Now we can say exit. Back to privileged exec mode. And then copy run start. Outstanding. Now it builds the configuration. I can go ahead now and try to verify that everything's done right by saying show VTP status, and it's showing that this is client discovery. Alright, then we want to see the password. It's taken, that's good, and then show the VLAN. It shows the VLAN 10. And it did. Outstanding. Okay. Next, we're going to add client workstations to our VLAN, and we're going to verify connectivity. So we should basically start off by clicking on the VTP client 2 switch, and we're going to add a fast Ethernet port to VLAN 10. So, drag that over. Oh, hells bells. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna, we want to add fast Ethernet 1 to VLAN 10. So here's fast Ethernet 1 right here. Okay, and if we were to click back over to CLI, it's going to actually have it all set up for us. Like a click happy there, apparently. Alright, but we see fast Ethernet 1 is already selected for us, and all we have to do is just simply add the command at this point. So we're going to say switch port, because we're already there. Switch port mode will be access, and then we're going to say switch port access VLAN 10. Alright. Now we have to do the same thing to our VTP client number 3, which is over here. So we have to do the same thing to him. So we open them up. Come here, you. I think I've already got all those done. Yeah, good. So if we were to come back over here to config, then we can actually click on the fast Ethernet 01 right there, just like that, as you can see. And then we go back over here to our CLI, and you'll notice that it automatically plugged in all this wonderful information, which was changed it to the interface. So now we're all set and ready to go. So all we've got to do now is just type in switch port mode access. And then again, we also have to put in switch port access VLAN 10. Okay, we should be good. I think I forgot something. Let me do something here. Exit. Exit. Copy from start. Just to be safe. Exit. Exit. Copy, run, start. Okay, I think we're ready now. Now we're going to try to ping PC1 from PC0. Hopefully this works. So we get our IP address off this guy, which is 192.168.210. So let's hope it works. Command prompt ping 192.168.200.10. And we have a successful ping. Yay. Outstanding. So checking our results, it says that we've got the activity completed and we're all done. Thank God. Only took us 23 minutes. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial.